Hey, what's up, everyone? It's John, and today we're going to talk about radiation safety. Every dental assistant should know ALERA, right? As low as reasonably achievable. And I got to tell you one thing I see online, and I do a lot of in-office trainings, especially virtually, and I'm dumbfounded at the lack of safety for ourselves as dental assistants, let alone what's happening with the patient. So, basically, handheld units, they're not brand new, but they're a new concept to a lot of offices. People are afraid of them. People are like, I can't be in a room. I've always been taught 6 feet. We've always been taught 6 feet, right? Well, it's 6 feet from the direction of the radiation. So something to keep in mind is we're pointing it away from us, so that 6 feet is in that direction. Now, in the United States, to be FDA compliant, these handheld units have to have a scatter shield. That scatter shield is to stop that radiation coming back at you. That's the whole point of the scatter shield. So it kind of defeats the purpose when you're going on the other side of the shield. So when you go to take an x-ray, let's stop and let's think. I need to protect myself. The problem is a lot of people hear digital radiation, it's so minimal, it's not a problem. Well, guess what? If you are self-inflicting radiation multiple times a day, and some people are doing this, on my calculation, some people are doing this 20, 30, 40 times a day to themselves because it depends on obviously the amount of x-rays that are taking. So let's be safe, let's be smart. Number one, when taking an x-ray, don't hold the scatter shield. Now your fingers are exposed on the other side, all right? Kind of obvious, but I feel like we have to go over this because I'm seeing it so much. And of course, my favorite, everyone just, not using an XCP, just freehanding it, but then they hold the film, and then what do? You're radiating your hands. So, and then of course, depending on what kind of office you're in, this one doesn't pertain to everyone, but it definitely is out there. Some of these offices aren't constructed with dentistry in mind. So sometimes we work in tight spaces. So what do people do is they point the unit at themselves because of course they're coming around to get an x-ray on a patient's side, and now you're on that other side receiving that radiation as well. So let's practice some safety, let's take care of ourselves, and let's put an end to basically something that shouldn't even be an issue. But like I said, I see it a lot and I just have to shake my head, Basically, I do a lot of troubleshooting with sensors, and the first thing people do is I say, okay, we get through everything, and it's like, hey, let's go ahead and take an x-ray. Before I can even say, grab a pen, grab a step wedge, grab a paper clip, beep, somebody's big old thumb comes popping up on the screen. So let's be smarter, let's take care of ourselves, and let's think things through. So certainly if you have any questions, feel free to ask, but I'm hoping to, see a change in people, stop being pressured into taking free-handed x-rays. If you need to, you're like, I work in peds, I work in sedation, haul a family member in there to help out, because at the end of the day, you need to stick up for yourself and tell your doctor that unfortunately I can't keep taking these x-rays, because when something goes wrong and you develop something later in life, is that office going to take care of you? This is a huge flag. Take care of yourself now so you don't have to worry about that later. So we hope everyone has a great day, and we will talk to you soon.